Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to lesson number 7 of Mukhtasar al-Qudoori. This is going to be a pretty short clip because the topic is very short here. Here the topic is Fard al-Ghusl al-Madmada wal-Istinshaq wa Ghusl sa'ir al-Badani. So first of all, let's explain the words. Fard, it means obligation. Ghusl, it means bathing or to bathe. Now notice here there's a dhamma here, and like I said in the previous clips, ghusl with a dhamma, it means bathing, and ghasal with a fatha means washing. So the difference. Madmadatu, madmada is a verb from the bab, from the pattern of madmada. Yumadmidu, yumadmidu. Madmadatan, it means to gargle or wash the mouth out, washing the mouth or gargling. Istinshaq, okay, this is from istanshaqa, pretty long. Noon there. Istanshaqa, yastanshiqu, istinshaq, it means to sniff water into the nose, to sniff water into nose. Ghuslu, and this is here ghuslu, okay, to wash, okay, like we said before, but that was to bathe, and this is now to wash. Sa'ir, it means the rest of the body, rest. Some people translate sa'ir as all, but the correct translation of sa'ir is rest. And this word again, its root letters are sin, hamza and ra. Sin, hamza and ra. Now sin, hamza and ra have the meaning of remainder, and like we'll have it in the remainder of water chapter, which is going to be coming a bit later on inshallah. Badan, okay, it means body. Badan means body. Okay, it's pretty simple. So let's look at the grammar side of it. Right, so here we have a dhamma, and this is because this is mudaf ilayh. I'm gonna shorten these words. So this is mudaf. Okay, this is mudaf, and the word after it is the mudaf ilayh, hence it takes a kasra. Okay, this is the mudaf mfi, mudaf ilayh. This is the mudaf, this is the mudaf ilayhi. And before we continue, all of this actually makes or becomes the mubtada. Fardul ghusli, the mudaf and the mudaf ilayh, become the mubtada, and the rest of the sentence is going to become the khabar. In other words, what is the author Imam Qudoori trying to tell us about the obligation of ghusl? What are the obligations of ghusl? They are these. Okay, so let's do that. Right, now madmadatu, oops, change the color of it. Madmadatu, this is a dhamma, alright, because this is part of the khabar and it's in the default state, so marfu'. And then you have these atafs, okay, one there, and both of these atafs, they actually link back to here again. They link back to there, that links back to there. So all of this in fact is just one piece of information that we were being told. In other words, it's one khabar, and this is what ataf does. It takes back the word, okay, to somewhere before. So over here you have madmada and istinshaq, so therefore this also takes the same vowel, istinshaqu. Wa ghaslu, right, now this takes the same vowel, but it takes a single vowel because it's mudaf. Sa'iri is mudaf ilayhi, and then badani is mudaf ilayhi of this word. Okay, so we have one mudaf. Okay, so if I was to write that, I would say this is the first mudaf, and this is the mudaf ilayhi, the first, and then this is the second mudaf, and this is the second mudaf, and this is the second mudaf ilayhi. So these two are linked together, and these two are linked together. So all of this, right, becomes the khabar, like I said, and this is the mubtada. Okay, hope that makes sense. Right, next, let's move on to the lessons that we can learn from this. So fardul ghusl, here Imam Qudoori wants you to list, okay, tell us what are the obligatory acts in bathing. What are the obligatory acts? The obligatory acts are 3 obligatory acts: 1, 2, and 3, like we'll see. 3 obligatory acts, 3 acts which are necessary, compulsory, you have to do them. So what are these 3 acts? Number 1 is washing the mouth. Okay, so you wash the mouth, and if you can, gargle also. Gargle. However, one thing you must note about gargling is that gargling is something that should be done in all conditions except fasting. So if a person's fasting, then no gargling for them. You only put water into the mouth and you swish it around in the mouth and spit it out. That's it. That's the gargling for that. Istinshaq, okay, this is washing of the nose, and these words came before in wudu as well, so I'm not going to go too deep into them. So istinshaq is washing of the nose. Okay, washing of the nose. Again, you sniff it slightly, and if you're fasting, okay, then it's exemption if fasting. And finally, washing the entire body, okay, from head to toe. Let me just give you an illustration. So if you remember this illustration that we had, okay, of a person, so what this means is all of this blue area, all of the area in blue must be washed. All of the whole entire body, which is visible from outside, it all must be washed. So you wash the mouth, okay, and then you wash the nose, and then the entire body itself must be washed. Water must be poured over the entire body for the wudu the ghusl, the bathing, to be done. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let me just run through that again. So the obligatory acts of ghusl are 3: 1, 2, 3. Washing the mouth, washing of the nose, and washing of the entire body. Now, one thing you need to note about washing of the entire body: if there's any sort of barrier on the skin, which is not due to any medical reason, for example, it's not a bandage or a plaster or anything of those sorts, then the entire body must be washed. So if a person has rings on, or if a person has anything else stuck to their body, then that must be removed for the ghusl to be complete. Okay, so that's a very important point which needs to be remembered whilst doing the ghusl. Jazakumullah khair.